Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Joe Got TV. Make sure you hit like buttons and subscribing, guys. Back with another transfer daily. Listen, Arsenal won last night. We got the job done. Arsenal won 2-1. Martinelli came off the bench. Brilliant goal. Took his finish very well. But yes, it was very interesting the game last night. I can't lie, it was very interesting. But yes, so we're here to talk transfer. So obviously we're gonna start off with Calafiori now. Calafiori obviously yesterday was in London yesterday. He's doing he did his first part of his medical. He should be traveling. He should be flying out to the US today to go and meet up with the team. So yeah, anytime to he should be flying out to America today to complete his second half of his medical, and after so he can wrap this all up. And he definitely should be available against Liverpool when we play them on Thursday. He definitely should be available for that game. There's no way he won't be available. He's definitely going to be available. He's definitely going to be available, and hopefully he'll actually get to play against Liverpool. Hopefully he'll actually play. So yeah, but listen, like I said, it's a big transfer week for Arsenal. So if I remember, 3 weeks until the Premier League. 3 weeks from now is the Premier League. This week in 3 weeks is the Premier League. So we gotta chop, get some outgoings out and get some players in as well. But yeah, moving on to the next transfer news and reports that's been going around, and it's another one. Ezequiel Fernandez from Boca Juniors, Argentinian. He's 21 years of age. He's been linked with a move to Arsenal. Some young talent. He's 21. I haven't really heard of much about this guy, this Ezequiel Fernandez, but I've heard of him, but I haven't seen nothing of him before. I've heard about him. I've heard some good things about him. He's a good talent, So that's what I know. But yeah, from what I'm hearing from fans and stuff, from people, from football fans and the media, that he's actually a very good young player. So yeah, I need to try to see much more about him. But yeah, Ezequiel Fernandez linked to Arsenal. Moving on now, Fabian Ruiz. Now, obviously, again, Arsenal are heavily linked to Fabian Ruiz. We want to get this deal done. Arsenal just want to get this done quick. We need to wrap this up quick. And yeah, Miguel Moreno as well, another one that Arsenal are being linked to. It's another move that Arsenal want to bring in both of them. The Fabian Ruiz one apparently is going to be a loan, and the Miguel Moreno one will actually be is a permanent. It's not going to be a loan. We actually buy him. So yeah, like I said, we got to get these deals done, and we got to get some outgoings out. And I want to bring back some old news stuff that people have spoken about as well, and that is Victor Osimhen. Now, yesterday Victor Osimhen was linked, again by the club, etc. Victor Osimhen, again Napoli. News come out that Arsenal and Chelsea are still interested in Victor Osimhen. But again, it's likely that Arsenal are going for Osimhen. I don't think we're going for Osimhen now. I still have this weird feeling that Arsenal want Victor Gyökeres. That's what I think. I still think we're interested in Gyökeres. But yeah, Victor Osimhen still linked with Arsenal. And this is another news as well. Yesterday, some news broke out that Arsenal have joined the race with Chelsea to sign Julian Alvarez from City. Now, if Arsenal could make this happen, that is actually a brilliant signing, because Julian Alvarez, I'm sorry, if anyone doesn't think he's a baller, he's an absolute baller. Yes, he's City's number 2 striker, but still, he needs to listen. He wants to leave. Yeah, he's made it clear to City he wants to leave because he wants first team football now. He's had enough of being a second choice backup striker. He wants to go to a club where he's going to play week in and week out. If Arsenal could make this happen, because I'm sorry, if I was Arsenal, you can't be letting Chelsea get Julian Alvarez. Man City want around 77 million for him, so that's the price they're holding out for Julian Alvarez. But I don't know if Arsenal will pay that. Hopefully, but remember ages ago we bought. Remember 2 seasons ago when we bought Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus. When we were close to win the league, yeah, when we bottled it, unfortunately. What do you call it? There was a rule from Man City, yeah. They decided to not to. Apparently, there was this new policy that they have, yeah. Apparently, not sending players to Arsenal now. I don't believe that policy. I think it's just I think Man City, if we could give them the price, I think they would sell it for us. But it depends how much Arsenal would give them now. Like I said, going back to this Julian Alvarez thing, if we could bring in Julian Alvarez, if we get him, I would be happy with that. So you got Calafurian, then you go for Julian Alvarez, and then that would be actually a brilliant signing. Like, absolute brilliant sign if we could get Julian Alvarez in. But yeah, like I said, Arsenal have joined the race with Chelsea for Julian Alvarez. Obviously, Chelsea, speaking of them, they got battered last night to Celtic as well. I'm going to put that in the video. 4-1. I've been seeing Chelsea fans already starting to think Maresca out already. 2 preseason games and they want him out. Yeah. And yeah, stress. But yeah, moving on now. And yeah, and also Eddie Nketiah, another one now. Again, Marseille. Arsenal are holding out around 40 million price tag for Eddie Nketiah. Actually, no, it wasn't 40, it was 50. Yeah, my bad. 50 million price tag for Eddie Nketiah. Now, Marseille are not paying 50 million for Eddie Nketiah, so I don't know why Arsenal are trying to hold him out. Just get this guy gone, please. Bro, Arsenal, I don't think Eddie Nketiah is even worth 50 million. I say probably around that 35 he's worth. I think up to, I'm not even joking. I think Eddie Nketiah is only worth around 35. I would sell him for 35. Just get this guy out of my club. Yes, I know he's done bits. Yeah, obviously Arsenal will sign him higher because all the stuff he's done for us. But still, what's he actually done? Yes, he scored great goals over the past, but come on. Get this guy gone. I'm sorry. Eddie Nketiah, listen, I love you. You're my guy. Academy boy. And I always, even when you leave, I always respect you for what you've done for my club. But I'm not trying to be rude, but you're not the striker that Arsenal should be like having. And to give him a number 14 shirt, the legendary Thierry Henry shirt, for me is an absolute. I still can't believe he wears that until this day. It's actually mad. Even though he barely plays now, he still has that number 14 shirt. And I can't believe the club actually gave him that number. It's actually a disgrace. And they gave him number 14. But yeah, like I said, Eddie Nketiah, Marseille, negotiations are still going on. Like, again, Eddie Nketiah wants to move. And yeah. And Emile Smith-Rowe, obviously news came out yesterday that he agreed personal terms with Fulham. Now we're just waiting for the deal to happen. Arteta came out yesterday in a press conference saying that there's things going on behind the scenes. So we left Emile Smith-Rowe out the squad today. Yes, he's still been training and stuff, but he's not like just in the matchday squads because of the stuff that's going on behind the scenes with Emile. So yeah, we're giving him time to sort out behind the scenes. So yeah, and Reiss Nelson as well. Moving on to Reiss Nelson again. Leicester and West Ham both want the player. He wants to move. He wants first team football. I still think all 3 of them are still going to leave. I think Smith-Rowe is definitely leaving because he's definitely leaving, and I think Reiss Nelson will definitely leave. He's definitely going to go to either Leicester or West Ham. That's what I think. And yeah, and Nketiah for me, I think at the end of the window, I think all 3 of them still go. And there's another transfer news that came out yesterday is on that Aaron Ramsdale. Nottingham Forest reports came out again last night, that Nottingham Forest are really, really interested in bringing Aaron Ramsdale to the club. Now, like I said, if we could get around 50 million for Ramsdale, around 40, I would say around 40, I would say around 40, I'll say around 40 to 45 million for Ramsdale. I think that's a decent deal. You can sell him for that, get money in. Like I said, I think Ramsdale, it's time for him to move on as well. Listen, I do feel sorry for him at the end because when he was our number 1, he had a good streak on him, and then ever since David Raya came in, Aaron Ramsdale's been dropped straight away. He's been dropped. Arteta's just rated. Apparently, Arteta, even when Arteta first became manager, apparently he always wanted David Raya. He always wanted to bring him in, but he didn't have time to. So he brought in Ramsdale. He had Martinez, and he finally got the player that he wanted since he's been at Arsenal. David Raya. So yeah, but I felt sorry for Ramsdale. The way how he got dropped here last season straight away by Raya I felt sorry for him. And then obviously he did play a few times where he lost his, because I thought it was a lack of game time. Yeah, and after again, some of his kicking was just poor for Ramsdale. I think he just needs to go to a club where he's going to get consistent minutes every week in and week out in the season and just play. That's what I think. So yeah, so if Ramsdale leaves, it is what it is. But we're going to have to look at we've got academy keepers, but we're going to have to look at a second backup keeper. But listen, people, that's Transfer Daily done. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, people. And yeah, people, listen, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. And yes, people, big up all your damn selves in the building. Like I said, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Big up to everyone that's been subbing to the channel. Come on, guys. Road to 200 subscribers now. Come on, let's keep going, man. But listen, people, big up all your damn selves. And I'm out, people. Peace.